Yeah, okay. Pirate Dave or Naotsugu. Also, Yoda Dave is third best. Okay, so who the fuck would pick Pirate Dave over Naotsugu? Next goddamn question. I love you, Menu-sama.
I love me too.
Menu-sama, fight me, you what the fuck, is this like a Yoda thing?
When you will not, respawn in the cathedral you have.
Wonder how many microtransactions are required for an in-game menu, Yoda.
There is not a numerical value that could equate to the amount of microtransactions that are necessary.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I have a very peculiar lack of skill. I will never be able to find you, and here's what I have. I have a really nice watch and Akatsuki's sword. You may have one of them.
Well, Dave, I think my only response to this could be, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I have a very peculiar skill of detection, and I think that watch will be mine. Thank you, Liam Neeson Dave. You're welcome, Menu-sama.
Another good conversation with Menu-sama. By the way, Menu-sama, you learned some tricks from GLaDOS, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure I would recall being a potato.
So, when can we expect the sitcom with Pirate Dave and Menu-sama?
Just as soon as NBC sends us our checks for the pilot. Also, it's Menu-sama and Pirate Dave. I get top billing. Hey, shut up, guy who does my voice. Hey, you shut up. Shut up, Dave. Another day!
When's episode 4?
Sometime between episode 3 and 5.
Menu-sama, what if someone's real name is Dave? Would they still be considered a Dave?
They would be Dave squared, which is a terrible way to live.
Alright, Menu-sama, if that is your real fucking name, I followed through with several microtransactions, but I still have yet to receive either my name back or the Laburginator Bacon Double Cheeseburger without onions I was supposed to get with a pre-order. Could you kindly give me back my username or, at the very least, the food I'm owed? Sincerely, the Dave formerly known as Dave.
You don't order Laburginator food through the menu. Silly Dave. You wait for someone to open one up in-game. This is why you are still a Dave.
Menu-sama, if you could be anyone, who would you be?
Menu.
Well, don't fix what ain't broke, huh?
Agreed.
Menu-sama, how many Daves could a Dave if a Dave could Daves?
About 12 times as much wood as a woodchuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Open the pod bay doors, Menu-sama!
We don't serve your kind here. You're droids. You'll have to take them somewhere else.
Menu-sama, how would you go about destroying the world?
I'd just leave it up to you Daves. You seem to be doing a pretty good job of it so far.
Is this comment good enough now, Mom?
No, stupid child. Do better.
Menu-sama, will Pirate Dave or Yoda Dave ever appear in the Log Horizon show?
I have no actual power over that, but if you would like it to, then... Wait, are you talking about the actual Log Horizon show or the abridged? Which one? I'm confused. You've confounded me. Only people as stupid as you can possibly make me feel confused. How dare you, Dave? But if you're talking about the abridged, maybe you should constantly harass the Fat Dog channel until they put one of them in. Maybe one of them will appear. Pretty sure it won't be Yoda Dave. Fuck that guy. He's an ass. He talks backwards.
Menu-sama, is there anyone in Elder Tale other than Akatsuki and Yanta that are not Daves?
Oh sure, there's plenty. You're not one of them.
Hal, why are you called 9000? Is that your IQ, or is it because it took the Daves 9,000 attempts to create you?
If you have to ask, you'll never know. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub, bitch.
Dear Menu-sama, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I don't keep extra time laying around like coins. Unlike you lazy Daves, I have a job to do.
Menu-sama, can we be friends?
No.
All I need to know is how to kill Menu-sama.
If that even existed, why would you ask me? Why would you ask a person? Seriously, You're frying my data course right now. I hope you're happy with yourself. I'm not going to die, it's just... It's very much like your version of a hangover. There's only so much stupid I can take. That having been said, even if that existed, why the fuck would you ask me?
Okay, better question. How does one become Menu-sama's assistant?
First off, I don't require an assistant. I'm capable of performing all of my tasks completely by myself. Secondly, if I were to have an assistant, or I'm guessing you're assuming apprentice, there are no open apprenticeships available, by the way. Thirdly, I see what you did there, and you're not very crafty. Becoming my assistant so you can learn secrets in order to overthrow and attempt to destroy me? No, Dave. This is why you're still a Dave. You were, apparently, the Dave amongst all Daves. Go die in a fire, as Daves tend to do.
Who shall we sacrifice to you, Lord Menu-sama?
You can sacrifice whoever you want, but you will not gain any favor with me.
Hello again, Menu-sama. If I may ask, what is your relationship to GLaDOS?
I'm her dealer. I send her Daves for testing. The results are poor.
I see. Did one of those Daves happen to go by the name Shell?
I believe that was before my time. If you're inquiring about the health of said Daves, no Daves were harmed. I mean, mostly no Daves were harmed in their scientific testing process, and they all respawned promptly back in the cathedral.
Okay, Lord Menu, will you ever stop calling Shiro Dave? If you don't, will he become the Lord of Daves or be a normal Dave?
He paid me. I already refer to Shiro as Shiro. Watch episode 3. Then you'll see. You motherfucker, you made me rhyme.
Menu-sama, why does each of these conversations with Menu-sama give me a huge erection?
Because maybe you have your Viagra dose edge wrong.
Menu-sama, do you like gorillas?
Hard drives out for Harambe.
Menu-sama, what do you do if a Dave in Elder Tale's real name is Dave? Your least favorite Dave, Mega Ultra Dave-sama.
He is simply just a Dave. It doesn't realize how insulting his name is. He may be confused as to why everyone else is suddenly Dave.
Lord Menu-sama, how much would it cost for the microtransaction to become the Legend 27?
I'm afraid that name has already been taken. Dave!
Hi there, Menu-sama. I'm Dave, but with a TV for a head.
Do you come with popcorn?
I come with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and popcorn, and a large drink of your choice.
You mean Reese's? I don't drink fluids, but I'm glad you have some popcorn for yourself. Maybe this will curb your boredom with all the other Daves, or at least you have something to snack on when they inevitably screw up.
Hey Menu-sama, why don't you go take your hard drive and shove it up your USB port?
As soon as you can figure out how to do that, I'll draw up a diagram, and maybe someone can do it to you.
Menu-sama, I have 2 questions I hope you could possible answer. Is there a microtransaction that will allow me switch between continent servers? I want to try my hand at the Minotaur quest. 2, who is more awesome, Pirate Dave or Yoda Dave?
1. No. 2. Pirate Dave is an actual player. Yoda Dave is a made-up outtake of the useless Dave who provided my default voice. Hey! He was vastly overpaid in my opinion. Oh, go fuck yourself! And he was forced to voice the endless dialogue I give for free. So yes, overpaid. You know what? I don't need any of this. Fuck you, I'm out! Get back here, bitch.
In that case, is there a microtransaction to become a Yoda Dave?
No.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, Menus.
Hey guys, it's Richie Roberts, the voice behind Menu. Hi guys. And also the co-writer of Log Horizon Abridged. Don't know why I keep leaving that out, but yeah, I do that too. I write the things. I am responsible for lore and stuffs of this fake series that technically exists but doesn't exist. Whatever. But the reason I'm talking to you guys right now for this little bit in between, yes, we're going to get to the outtakes really quickly, and I guarantee you they're worth the wait, so keep on trudging through this. Right now, I also run a thing called the Fairy Tale Podcast, and I've been running that for about 6 years. It's what I was doing before I got into abridging on accident. Yeah, that was a fun little jaunt. No, I love it. But no, I do this thing called the Fairy Tale Podcast, and recently we kind of shot for the moon and applied for press for New York Comic Con because Hiro Mashima is going to be there. And, of course, Hiro Mashima is the creator of Fairy Tail, and it'd be really, really cool if we could interview him. Not thinking we'd actually get it. Well, we did. We got approved for press. 2 of us got approved for press. And unfortunately, we just had Dragon Con, and the weekend before New York Comic Con, we're going to be at Anime Week in Atlanta, or AWA, covering as press for that one too. So we are flat broke, and there's no way we could afford a flight there or a hotel or anything. Now, I was up there before about 6 years ago, and I was there for one day. I had the money to fly up there because I wasn't doing any of the other cons at that point. But I flew up there for one day because I only had enough money for the flight. And then I did an interview with the dubcast of Fairy Tail. So, you know, Todd, Jeremy, Tyler the director, Colleen, and Newton, Urza, Gray, Natsu, and Lucy, basically. And I interviewed them, and it was really cool, and we still have that up on our site. But the reason I'm talking to you guys right now is because we have a GoFundMe for that, and I would really, really appreciate it if you would go check out the video for our GoFundMe, which will explain basically what I've just said, but in a little more detail, and basically help out our page. We're trying to raise $3,000, and the reason why it's $3,000 is because it's 2 people, and it's 2 flights, and we don't know what the pricing situation for hotels for like a 2 to 3 night stay in New York City is, but we're imagining that it's not cheap. I mean, we're not trying to stay at the Ritz-Carlton, but we don't imagine that it's inexpensive. Hotels can be pretty damn expensive, and we're not, as Naotsugu so aptly put it, we're not trying to get stabbed in South Bronx, which I'm told is a real thing, because when I wrote that, I asked a friend who lives in New York what is the most likely place to get stabbed, and he legit said South Bronx, so that's why I put that joke in there. So if you live in New York and you like that joke, and you think, oh, no, that's pretty accurate, that's why. That having been said, though, guys, it will be the link at the top of the description. Please go check it out and show us your support. The 2 people, myself and Walker. Walker's actually been in the Log Horizon series. He's in a video that hasn't been put out yet because it's a special thing that I'm putting together right now that should be coming up if things all work out. Fingers crossed. A special video that should be coming out right before episode 4, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yes, episode 4 is being worked on. It's myself and Walker is also the founder of Dust to Dust Productions. They do a Ruby abridged, so make sure to go and check that one out. You will get to hear our wonderful Fat Tony 92 voicing Ozpin, so make sure to go and check that out. Free plugs for both Walker and for Tony. Haha! I'm on a roll today, baby! Alright, that having been said, have a great time enjoying the outtakes, and please come by and visit, because this ends basically at the end of September, and if we can't go, it's more than just Hiro Mashima. We can interview some of the voice cast of Ruby, because Barbara Dunkelman and Michael Jones are both in Fairy Tail. So there's some other interviews that have popped up where people are like, hey, would you like to interview these people? We're like, yeah. Also, our buddies over at Kodansha, Funimation, and Crunchyroll, we'd love to sit down and talk with them. And when I say our buddies, we do know people that work in that. I've been doing this for almost 7 years now, so if we haven't made contacts in the industry by now, we're doing a very poor job. Love you guys, and enjoy your outtakes.
Yeah. All right, first fucking question. Okay, so, damn it. No, I'm gonna fucking get this. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna get this first one. I love you, Menu-sama. You just trying to get me to say this to him? What the fuck? Because I don't.
First off, fuck you. Now try it again. Because you responded so immediately that I wasn't able to reply. I have work to do here too, Dave.
I love you, Menu-sama.
I love me too. I say that very confused. I'm like, I love me too. That's as good as I could do with Liam Neeson. You're welcome, Menu-sama. Why do you sound like Pirate Dave? Arrgh! God damn it, Pirate Dave. It's fucking everywhere.
Another good conversation with Menu-sama. By the way, Menu-sama, you learned some tricks from GLaDOS, isn't it? I think it's supposed to say, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's trying to say that, and I was like...
I'm pretty sure I would recall being a potato. I'm pretty sure I would recall being a potato. It's so weird because the way she says in the actual game for Portal 2, how she's potato.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
does.
I have that in my head. I'm pretty sure I would recall being a potato.
Yeah.
There, so much easier.
Sure I would recall being a
Potato. Menu-sama is best girl? What? Question for Pirate Dave. Do you have a crew of Daves or monkeys? Yes, it's obviously a crew of monkeys named Dave. Answered the question for me, I see. Like, there we go. I love this. Okay.
Naotsugu Dave.
I think like Naotsugu is a special level of... It's like a very special level of hell. Like, at least in Menu's eyes, Naotsugu is beneath Dave. And I'm just like... It's like, can I stop being a Dave? Sure, I'll call you a Naotsugu. No! About 12 times as much as a woodchuck. This is where it's really funny because us trying to do them in the voices and doing these alliterations and tongue twisters. About 12 times as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Let me try that one more time. About 12 times as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Also try it faster. About 12 times as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Such a snarky menu, man. This is basically the Wendy's of all menus. See, I'm shit at typing and putting words together correctly. However, Menu would not be. So in character, like, I am the most grammar Nazi of grammar Nazis. I don't drink fluids, but I'm glad you have some popcorn for yourself. Maybe this will curb your boredom. Curb, not curve. God damn it. Boredom doesn't curve. It's pretty much a linear path. Anyway.
Also, I noticed,
Personally,
I see what you're referring to. He spelled Reese's wrong.
Yeah.
They say it as Reese's. Yeah, okay. I come with Reese's peanut butter cups. That's so weird. I come with Reese's peanut butter cups. All right. Yeah.
What the hell, Yarrow? What the hell?
Reese's. I guess as Naotsugu, I could be like confused by the question. Like, what?
Yes, be confused. Be confused.
Yeah.
That is pretty much Naotsugu's default state. Confusion.
I come with Reese's peanut butter cups and popcorn and a large drink of your choice.
Mr. Negi Generation 3000, just watch the fucking movie.
Just watch the fucking movie!
Yeah. Just watch the fucking movie. This guy knows. Mr. Negi Generation 3000 knows. I even said his full name. You know why? Because he's not a Dave. You know why he's not a Dave? Because he watched the fucking movie. Done. There's that whole thing right there. You motherfucker, thank you for your time, Menu-sama. I do all the hard work, I do the motherfucking voice, and I don't get paid jack shit. And yet, he still haunts me. I go to sleep every night, and I hear his fucking voice. And it's my goddamn voice, but it's his voice. That seems like a good way to end.
Yeah.